When you look at how the offense performed on Saturday, what comes to mind, especially from a lineman's perspective, about the running game? Do you feel like you guys are making strides?
I'm not really here to talk about what happened last Saturday. I'm here to talk about what's happening this Saturday against Northwestern.
What have you seen from them on film? What do you expect from them defensively?
Northwestern, their defense is pretty good. The front seven, like their 4 D linemen, 3 linebackers, in my opinion, they're the best like we've seen this year. Their 2 like D tackles are very big, very strong, very physical, and their 2 inside linebackers, number 1 and 51, they're big, they're strong, and they're fast, and so they're pretty good players.
You had a lot of success last year running the ball against them. Do you go back and look at that film from last year, or is that not do you any good this year?
I mean, it just depends. Like, teams play, like, we're playing, our offense is different than what we did last year. So teams play differently, so we play differently every weekend.
Why did you have so much success last year?
I'm not here. I don't know. I'm not here to talk about last year. I barely remember last year, to be honest. So.
You remember that Northwestern game, though. You kind of got thrown in the deep end of the pool a little bit in that game, didn't you?
No, I mean, I know how to swim, so. But no, that was my first start, though. So it was nice starting last year against them. It was actually pretty exciting.
You missed those 2 games, and how did it feel to get back out there on Saturday? Did the knee feel good?
Yeah, the knee feels fine, but it
Did it take some getting used to, kind of?
Nah, not really. I mean, not really. My knee, like it's been good. Like like I've been going to the trainers and doctors. They've been like taking care of me, so it's really good. But for my knee, I really can't even complain about it but like the day before I hurt my knee, one of my friends back home, one of my high school teammates, he got shot in his head, and so I rather have surgery to get like my knee fixed than have surgery to get a bullet out of my head. So I can't even complain about it.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's okay. Yeah, he's fine now. Yeah, he's fine now.
What's his name?
His name's Elijah Cofield.
How does that kind of an experience change you? Like one of your friends going through that, how does that change you as a person?
It really doesn't change me at all.
Was it an accident or was it violence or what was it?
I'm not sure like what really happened to it. But all I know is he's fine now, so that's good.
How did you? Oh shoot! You're not going to talk about the past, but when LaShawn scored, you looked like you were really on Saturday, frustrated that he got called back again on that touchdown.
Oh yeah, I saw the flag thrown. I thought the flag was on me,
okay.
And so I was just like standing there, like not actually. I was kneeling there, just waiting like to see the ref, like what the ref was going to call.
How have you guys processed that block, and have you guys talked about it? And in terms of going forward, Kirk was obviously upset about it.
I really don't even remember the block, to be honest, so I can't even talk about it.
That's kind of a rule emphasis, the chop blocking this year. How do you prevent yourself from getting caught into that situation?
I don't know. Officials call like different blocks, different plays differently. Like you can see a clip, like one time it's going to be called for holding, but the next time the official doesn't call it. So it just depends on like how the officials, like what kind of officiating crew and like what they think, what their choices are on like what's a foul or what's not a foul.
So do you start to read an official crew during the course of a game and kind of learn what you can and can't get away with? Is that unique to each game?
I mean, I never have, but I mean other people probably do. But I never have.
What kind of impact will losing Matt Vandenberg have?
I mean, Matt, he's a tremendous leader, but he can lead from on the field or off the field. Like, that's what kind of person Matt is. So he can lead on and off the field. And we have young players not young players, other players too, that have to step up. Like last year, I had to start the Northwestern game. I played a lot the week before because some other players got hurt. So, like, they'll be ready, so.
I know I'm trying to gauge what you will or won't talk about, but you had a good pull on the last run. LaShawn had a 12-yard carry. You guys finished the game with that, basically. You guys went into the championship formation in the next play, I think. Had to have been kind of cool. You pulling around, your brother running for a 12-yard gain and still in the game.
I mean, I'm not talking about what happened last week, and so I don't know. I can't talk about. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm here to talk about like this upcoming weekend.
Anything else?